Hello everyone. In this section we will learn about different types of chart. The first chart we will discuss about bar chart. In the last lecture we have seen how to plot a chart. Now let's see the bar. A bar graph shows comparison among discrete categories. On one axis of the chart shows the specific category being compared and other axis represent the measured values. Let's take one example. Okay, I'll create year with the help of numpy, arrange function. It's ARAN, arrange. So I'll start from 2012 to 2019 because it is excluded. Now we have years. Now let's create max temperature. I'll create a list. So 39, 39.5. I'll just give some random value here. Okay, so this is maximum temperature. Now let's print a title and display this. So I'll use plot dot title and right here Bangalore temperature, and let's plot bar chart. So we can use here bar, and here you can see. So first I'll pass year, then I'll pass the maximum temperature, and label I'll specify here max temperature. Alright, now let's show this. Okay. Now let's run this, and you can see here maximum temperature with the year. Now let's add one more thing here. I'll add minimum temperature. So that is a stacked chart, bar chart. 12, 13 point some value, 14 point value, 9, 8.8, 12 point some value. Now how to display this? Here I can add one more plot, this bar chart, and again specify year, and this time it is minimum year, minimum temperature. The label will be min temperature, and I can select here color. So color I can choose here. Let's go for green. Now run this and see here, this is a stacked bar chart. X label, which is years, so I can specify year, and Y label I want, just capitalize it, temperature, and then we can call this function legend. Let's put inside parentheses, run this, and see here. So we can customize this a lot. Maximum temperature and minimum temperature, both are there in the stacked bar chart. Now import these matplot, pyplot, and style. Use this style, and year is there, maximum temperature, minimum temperature. You can use title here. Then in this we pass the year, x-axis, then y-axis, then label you can specify here. So multiple values, it can be a stacked chart. Then x level, y level, and legend, and show it. So very simple. Next we will discuss about histogram. So histogram is an accurate representation of the distribution of numerical data. So it's just an estimate of the probability distribution. Now here important thing is it is a quantitative variable, and the difference between bar graph and histogram is that bar graph use two variables, whereas histogram relates only one variable. Let's see this with an example. So in this example we will plot this histogram for the students, and these are the students for each month in this year. So first, second, third, like this, month wise. Now here we will create bins. So what is bins? I want to compare, I have the range. So let's say 1 to 100, then 200, then 300, and 400. So this is the range. So I can call this, okay, if it is between 1 to 100, okay, not good. Between 100 to 200, okay, average. Between 200 to 300, so number of students are very good. And 300 to 400, this is what we want. Let's say this is just a range. Now let's show the graph. So with the help of plot, PLT, I can use here hist function, and x-axis we want to represent these students, and here y-axis these bins. This is the variable here. This is the range. Okay, now let's run this and see how it works. And see here, most of the students are in this range, but here you can see, it's overlapping. So what I can do here, let me just change to R width. I'll give here 0.8. Now let's run this again and see here. So here more students are in this range between 300 to 400. So here you can see, you can compare the data, 371, 344, and you can see 400 also, 400, 300. Now I'll change it. Let's change it to now. You can see most of them will be inside in the range, first range, 1 to 100. Now let's run this again and see here. Total 6 months where we have in this range number of students, and nobody is in this range. So this will compare only one variable, and it's very useful in some situation. So you can try with different example. Next we will see pie chart. So what is a pie chart? It's very popular in business world and mass media, and it's a circular chart which is divided into slices with the numerical proportion. Let's see with an example. So here you can see the courses and number of students in each course. Now I want to represent this particular information in a chart. So with the percentage, like how much percentage of Python and what is the percentage of Java. So when we see the graph, it is very easy to understand. Let's use this object PLT, and here it is pie chart, PIE. Now here we specify x-axis number of students. The second parameter is here the label. So here we can use courses, but here we need to specify it is a label. So we write label equals to courses. Now let's test it, run it, and see, very simple. So okay, now let's do a small change here because I want to print the percentage. So here you can see auto percentage, and we can specify here. Yes, after decimal to value float. 1 second. Now run this again. Now let's some error. So now you can see here after decimal I want two values. So Python contribute 28%, WordPress 22.58, like that you can see. Now here we can see that angle, we can set the angle. So I'll go here, and you can see here these are the attribute parameters, and one of the parameter here you can see start angle. So let's use this start angle. I want in 90 degree. So initially it will be in a 90 degree. Let's run this and see here 90 degree. Remember, we can always change these colors. Okay, and what if I want to fetch take out some course here to highlight that. So here one more parameter is there. You can see explode. So here we can explode. Let's explode. The first I want 0.2. Okay, so other than that 0 0, how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 courses are there. So I'll give here 0 for all other. The first one only I will explode, the first course, and 0. Now let's run this. Okay, total are 6, not 5, not 6. Now you can see here the first one, it will explode, it will come, it will take it out, and that depends what value you specify here. If I specify here, let's say 0.01, see here small, it will take it, but see the distance here. Now let's change it to 0.08 and this. So this is explode and pie chart, very simple to use. You can see here the courses, all the courses, and then number of students in each course, and with the help of pie chart specify the student here because this value will be represented, and the label will be this course name, and this will calculate the percentage and start angle, and explode if you want to take out some course. Let's give here 0.1. So it will take 1 2 3 4 fourth course. So you can see here the first and this course. Okay. Next is scatter chart. So it's a type of plot which use the coordinates to display the value of typically two variables. So let's see with an example. So I'll create x-axis, and this time I'll use a range. So let's say 10, and y also I will arrange 10 values, then PLT, and it is a scatter. Now here just specify, you can see here these are different parameters, so x-axis, y-axis, and then we can show it. Now because x-axis and y-axis both have the same values, can you guess how it will plot? So of course it will just a line here, a straight, right, because both value are same, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis here and y-axis here. So this is a scatter chart. Now let's change the values. In y I'll put some other values. Let's say most of the values are near let's say 5. Okay, now let's run this and see here. This is a scatter chart, x-axis, y-axis, and most of the value is nearby this 5. So here you can see. So very useful chart. Next chart we will discuss area chart, and this is for quantitative data. It's based on the line chart, but x-axis and y-axis are there. The difference is with the color, and it commonly it is used to compare two quantities with the area chart. Let's see an example. So here we have months and the course name and number of students. So you can see Java, Web. So 3 courses are there. Now I'm going to compare 3 different courses with the area chart and every month students. So how to plot it? We can use here stack plot, and here we specify first parameter is month, then different courses. So let's write Python, Java and Web, and then show this graph. Let's test it and see here. This is Python, then Java, and then Web. So how it is coming. Now here we can even change the colors. So we have to specify one more parameter here, colors. Let's pass colors. You can use this color code here. So green, G, red, blue. All right. So these colors it will take here. So green, red and blue. So even you can save this graph. You can click here and save it. So PNG format. Anyway, this is a small introduction for all these different type of graphs, and you can always open this website and see here more options like horizontal chart. If you are looking for the colors, line width, so many options are here, gradient. So this is a huge package. There are so many options. You can always open it and see that, read the document. Yeah. This is the example here. Alright, so I hope you get some idea how to plot different types of charts with different options. And this is just an introduction. Okay, there are so many things in these libraries. We can explore more about that.